What's up, guys? It is Jonathan with One Big Impact. So I know my camera is going to be the tall version, okay? I understand that. But I wanted to share something with you guys, something I'm currently doing. It's like a vision board. Do you see the vision board? I have half marathon and Poland, and I wanted to talk about goals and how extremely difficult they can seem sometimes. So I was just a couple minutes ago, I was thinking about, and again, being so overwhelmed. I have 3 things coming up. I have something in like 48 days. I have something in like 57 days. These are significant trips, like big trips, okay? And I haven't been doing anything lately as far as like going on any significant trip. So the first thing that is crazy to even imagine is flights, okay? So I broke this down and I paid for my first flight, and I'm almost paid for, well, about halfway paid for my second flight. The next payment's coming up. And then I gotta do my third flight. Funny thing is, the way this ended up working out is I did my first flight because it's the biggest one, and I did that through Airfordable. So if you want to make like layaway plans on a plane ticket, which I think is like literally the coolest thing on the planet, they charge you a small fee, and then you're able to get like a big ticket, because that ticket was $600, and then I put $200 down, and then I'm just paying like 3 payments, like $151 a month or something like that. Well, it's exactly $151 a month. I know what it is, but I don't know. I think the total was like $678. Charged me like $70 or something. So I did that one, and then the biggest one was super cheap flight. It was like $59 or $49 or something like that for round trip. So I just said, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna pay that one. And that one's the second trip. So the Poland is the furthest away, the half marathon. And then I had another one that is going to be the closest one. Unfortunately, because I didn't have enough money, I wasn't able to do it yet. So planning trips or just things in general are extremely overwhelming. So I was like, I could put it in my goals book. I'm going to put it in there. I'm going to have it always with me. It's just going to get forgotten about. Now, I'm making a ploy. I'm going to put a very nice place in my room somewhere where I can revisit this board on a regular basis. And I made it big, so first of all, I can see it. Second of all, so I can make adjustments, and I'm going to write pretty small on it. So I wrote flight for one, hotel for another one, and this and that. Because here's the thing, you guys, this is really the first time that I'm actually having to do massive, significant things that I've always talked about. So I never had a car payment. I have a $350 a month car payment, okay? I've never had a mortgage. I basically have a mortgage. I'm at the gym, and it costs $800 to be there. I have to still pay that, even though I'm not in town, which I slightly disgruntled about, but I feel like I understand, and so that has to be paid. And these trips are all happening within like a 60-day period, maybe even less than that. So November. These trips are all happening in a 30-day period. Oh my gosh. So it's going to be rough November and December, okay? Like, not rough, but you know what I mean? Like, just thinking about that is stressful. And maybe you're thinking of like a big giant goal that you've got, and you're like, what am I going to do? So I'm just starting by breaking it down into smaller pieces so that I can understand and not stress and overwhelm, but also so it doesn't hit me, like sideline me, because I although I want to avoid how massive this is and how stressful it can be, I also don't want to be caught by surprise. I want to know, what do I need when I'm gone? Like, what's it going to cost to make sure that I make that money and make sure that I can pay my bills because it's important. And you also know I'm trying to pay down debt right now. So that's also very interesting. That's actually happening at the same time. So these things are very, very new to me, okay? Never had a car payment that big. And I know maybe that's not big for some of you guys, but it's massive for me. And I had like 5 or 6 people cancel last month. 7? No. 4? I don't know. Whatever the number was, it was a huge, huge hit to my finances. So it's like, what are we going to do? And I figured it would be best if I broke it down into smaller sections. It's the same like I tell you guys with weight loss. By the way, if you're wanting to use Airfordable, I'll put a link in the description below. It helps me out. It gives me $25 if you use it. And also, I believe if you use my link, it gives you $25 off your next plane ticket layaway plan, which is really freaking awesome. You have to admit, that's the craziest stuff. It's literally Be Stronger Than Your Excuses travel version. Like, oh, I can't afford to travel. Well, you can make a small monthly payment, disconnect your cable, disconnect your phone for a few months, and then you pay off a ticket, and then you start that service back up. Whatever, no big deal, right? So, that being said, I just want to let you know, whatever goals you're facing, break it down into smaller, tinier pieces. Not only so that you understand what you need to be able to achieve, or to be able to come up with, but also so that it doesn't sideline you. So you know, hey, I'm this much off. So because you don't want to be on trips of a lifetime or doing things pushing outside of your comfort zone, which all of this is right now, you guys. Maybe you don't realize, but before I was just YouTube at home and I didn't have a car payment and I didn't have all that, okay? Now I do. And I'm still going to show you and show myself that I can still achieve these things. Because why? Because right there, when I was in Colombia, I got that tattoo. Believe. Because you have to believe. You have to. Okay? You can't not believe that you can do these things. Because if the other people are doing it on a budget, some of the people that you see, that I see traveling, I'm like, there's no way this person could afford to travel. In rags, some people. And I'm not judging people, I'm just saying, if they can do it, if I can do it, so can you. Write your plan, get it specific. Don't let life slip by. It is not like guaranteed that you're gonna wake up 50 years from now when you retire and be able to go pop in an RV and cruise around the United States. You could be dead tomorrow or a week from today. I'm not wishing that upon anybody, but work on your goals, find out a system that works for you, and keep pushing forward. Guys, be stronger than your excuses. Remember to spread love, not hate, and have a beautiful day. Peace.